So today we are going to learn about EBS volume, elastic block storage level. So what is elastic block storage volume? It's a block level storage device that you can attach to your instance. After you attach a volume to instance, you can use it as a external drive, but you cannot install operating system in it. This would be your data drive. So today we are going to learn attach with the Linux server, the volume EBS volume, attach with the Linux server, create a file system with the EBS volume, mount with the Linux server EBS volume, and unmount with the Linux server and attach with the other server EC2 instance. So I have two servers are running, Linux server 1 and server 2, and I have a block storage right here. I'm going to select and I'm going to create new EBS volume. So click on create. I'm going to create with the 5 GB. So this is a 5 GB. Create. So it's going to be create. So I'm gonna name it new EBS. Now I'm going to attach with the server 1. Attach volume with the instance. So this is a one. Attach back to the EC2 instance. Now I'm going to connect with this console. So connect. So I'm going to check volume is being attached or not. LSBLK. So this is the 5 GB one is being attached, and the upper one is the root volume. You guys can see the root volume is here, is mounted with the root volume, and it has the Linux installed right here. So what I'm going to do first make a file system and then attach mount with the Linux server. For there is a documentation available, you guys can read in AWS website. Here is the documentation how you can mount your EBS volume with the Linux. So you guys need to follow all the command right here, and then you are able to mount and connect with your EBS volume with the Linux. So I'm gonna link with my video. So I'm gonna copy this one and paste right here. No. So this is showing is the data volume and does not have the file system, right? So it's showing data volume. He cannot create a file in it. So this is the raw drive. We need to convert this file into this volume into file system. So Linux not gonna be detect until it has a file system. So now we need to create a file system. So now we need to create a file system. So make file mkfs make file system. What file system? XFS. We are going to create a XFS file system. So copy. So I'm going to run it. So it's done. So previously we run that command. Let's see. So now it's saying you like SGI XSF file system data. So now your raw data is converted into a file system. So now we're going to mount the EBS volume with the Linux system, because this is being converted into file system or attach volume. Before we going to mount, we need to create a folder and then we will mount. Now I'm going to create a mkdir, making a directory in the root operating system. Is empty folder right now. So this is a command that we are going to mount now. So in the vdev means like in Linux all the devices stored in dv folder, right? So this is our what is called volume, EBS volume xvdf, and is going to be mounted with the data2 folder. So it's been mounted right now. So now go to lsblk. So now the drive xvdf is being mounted with that folder, right? So now I'm going to go into in our directory says cd slash data2, and we are in data2. Yeah, you guys can see right here we are in data2, and data2 is should be empty. ls it is empty. I'm going to create a file in it. touch touch file 1 file 2. So you don't have permission. Sudo touch touch file 1 file 2. I'm going to check files ls. So they have been created. File 1 and file 2 has been created, right? So far I mounted the drive EBS volume with the Linux 1 server. So now I'm going to unmount the drive EBS volume. Sudo unmount. Oh, before we unmount, we need to get out from the data2 folder. Now sudo unmount -dv slash so xvdf again. Sorry, sudo umount, not unmount. So it's been unmounted right now. How do we know it's been unmounted? Let's go to back to the data2 folder, cd data2 ls. So we don't have any files here, right? So it's been unmounted right now. So I'm going to EC2, back again EC2 machine, and I'm going to close this one, back to the EC2, and I'm going to attach with the volume EBS volume with the server 2. So this is our EBS volume right now. I'm going to attach. First we need to detach. Okay, yes, and attach. So tab is open right now. I'm going to attach the same drive with the server 2. So this time I don't need to create a file system. File system is being created already. I'm going to connect with the server 2. Created, connect. So we are here. I'm going to do ls blk. So this is the drive is attached, right? And now I'm going to do sudo. So I'm going to type sudo file -s x dash /dev slash xvdf is gonna show us the file system. So it's showing the file system is already has been created, because the previous Linux we have created file system, right? So it's showing file system has been created. Now I'm going to create a directory mkdir slash data3 2 or 3 is been created. Now I'm going inside the folder, empty folder, cd slash data 3, and now I'm going to mount sudo mount. So this is a command, enter is been mounted. I'm gonna see first. Oh yes, ls. I have nothing here, so I'm going to create files here. Sudo touch touch file 3. So ls. So this is available for saving your data. Files 3 is there. So again sudo touch file 4 file 5. So ls, you guys can see here is being created. Files are being created inside the folder. So that's all guys. See you for next class.